Our final game as an offensive coordinator is going to come against the Mountaineers from Appalachian State in Boone, North Carolina. This is our bowl game in Mobile, Alabama. This is going to be played at the home of the University of South Alabama, and I'm excited to get into this one. Like I said, this is our final game as an OC. I don't know if we're going to end up staying at UMass. I don't know if we're going to go elsewhere. The goal certainly is to stay at UMass. I want to keep developing Quincy Kongbo and the rest of this team. I've recruited these guys here, and I don't want to walk away, but it's time to become a head coach. If it happens here, then so be it. If it doesn't, you know, we got to move on, unfortunately. I will say in the future, next year, I'm not doing a carousel dynasty on the new game. My plan is to just jump in, choose a team, and build them forever because it doesn't work the way it used to, and I thought I'd definitely get this job. And the fact is, unfortunately, I haven't, and it's been kind of difficult to actually land a job because I'm not exactly what they're looking for in a head coach. So I think, unfortunately, if we have to leave, I've learned my lesson. Next year on the new college football game in 26, I'm just going to be a head coach of a program I want to build. Either way, this is going to be your final game for a bunch of players, and we're going to go through the roster at halftime or right around halftime, and I can show off who's going to be graduating and leaving. We really are going to miss some of these guys. And I'm afraid we might even have some players transfer if we stay here because, like, Paradis hasn't been starting, and I know for sure that's definitely, had him frustrated as we got Anderson first down. He held on. Big play. We also have the third place finisher in the Heisman who's not going to be back again. That's Keyshawn Brown. We go out wide. That's Sam Starouch, who's also a senior. We miss him there. We do have some exciting young players, though, that I definitely hope to continue developing as we're going to throw a pick. Oh, man, thankfully that was dropped. Third down 10 now. I got to be smarter about not trying to force that. I think, we take a sack. Man, we had Keyshawn Brown coming open there, man. I definitely thought we had him as we're going to take back over here. It's still 0-0, and we don't get the snap off in time. That's a delay of game. Lord, this reminds me of my Florida Gators. They can't get out of their own way. We got to do better than that. You can't open a drive by taking a delay of game. That's just stupid. Got to be better than that as we're looking to pass here. We got Bartow, and we can't get the ball to him. He won. Kongbo's now cold to start this game. That's not a good start as we're going to go to Jackson Paradis on the ground, and he's not going to get much. The Mountaineers are definitely better than I think we gave them credit for. Here's we got pressure in immediately. We couldn't even check it down. I was trying to get to Albrecht. All right, luckily still no points for App State. Let's get this offense going. We go to Keyshawn Brown. He got bottled up. I spun out of it, but it wasn't enough. Albrecht's in the game here. He's going to get the carry, and that one didn't work at all, really. However, things haven't gone as planned, so we're going to keep it on the ground here. Kongbo hands it off, and we get the first down with Paradis. We can keep marching here as long as we keep feeding him the ball, and that one was another short gain. This Mountaineers defense isn't higher overall than our offense. I just didn't think it would be a struggle like this as we got Kendricks, and he actually holds on first down, Minuteman. It's not his strong suit as we're going to go to the little toss. That's Bartow, and Bartow picks up a couple. 2nd and 7, we're going to go to Demarion Albrecht on the ground, and Albrecht's bottled up, man. Things are not going well for this offense today, but I think Keyshawn Brown just won. That's a big play. He might actually outrun them all. Touchdown, Minutemen. We take the 7-0 lead here today. We get another Keyshawn Brown touchdown to wrap up his career. See, he's one of them guys that would have jumped up in overall and been draftable. He probably won't get drafted, and if he does, it'll be like a 7th-round pick in this. So, you know, that's why I do what I do if you guys are curious when it comes to upping players that win awards and stuff. And like I've said before, and I'm going to keep saying it, it's because the game does not do a good enough job of rewarding people for doing well. As we're going to throw, that's going to be a flag. Threw it too late. Should have just handed it off. That's on me, not on the O-lineman. Got to be more aware than that. We're looking to pass. We got Keyshawn Brown quick on the slant. We'll take that yardage. That's 10 yards. 2nd and 5. Oh, we should have pulled it with Kongbo. I read it wrong. 3rd down and 7 here. We got to pass. We got Keyshawn Brown. He won. Easy, man. He's so good. Looking to keep it on the ground. That's Quincy Kongbo right up the middle on the power read option. First down, Minutemen. It's the end of the season, so I'm not as worried about keeping him healthy, which is part of the reason why we've actually run more as Albrecht's just bottled up. Well, I was about to pull Albrecht out of the game because he was sucking, and now I realize why. I just missed he had a lot of wear and tear. He truthfully shouldn't be out there, and we're going to pull him out. It's for his best interest. So I think I want to go with Paradis, but I'm going to give the carries to somebody else that we haven't really seen. We'll give it to Donta Wack for a little while. We don't know much about him, but I want to give him some carries here as he's going to get it here. Look at that, man. He busts through, and he stiff arms a guy off. First down, Minutemen. What a run. Listen, that's something I have not seen out of. Wow, look at this. 2 runs in a row, man. He's more of a power back, but look at this. So much better than Albrecht. I'm telling you, I don't understand what it is with Demarion Albrecht. He just does not play good. As we're going to pull it with Kongbo, and we should have handed it off, and he still gets a couple yards. Second and goal. Let's go to the screen. That's not blocked well at all, honestly. Third down and goal here. We should pass it, but I'm going to hand it off. We break the tackle with Whack, and we can't quite get in. Coach Amerson wanted us to go for it, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to Keyshawn Brown on the bubble. Touchdown. That's number 2 for him. What a day this man's having already. He's going to finish his career with such a great year, man. I wish we'd have fed him more last year. Going to our ground game. That's Donta Whack again. Dude, the power makes such a difference. I know it's not aesthetically pleasing. A lot of people like crazy juke and spin, man, but I love when a back can just come out there and power his way forward, man. It is great when a guy, you just know that if you get him the ball, he's going to make a play and make yards happen, as we should have had a touchdown there. 48 seconds now left till halftime. It's 14-7. Let's see if we can get something going. We're going to try another deep shot again. This time, though, it's Keyshawn Brown, and he wins. There's a flag. It's probably coming back for holding. They're showing App State. Maybe not. Roughing the passer. I don't think that goes on top. Yeah, it does. So we're going to take that and add it on. That really aids us getting points on this possession here. Kongbo's going to step up, and he gets caught from behind. How does that happen, dude? He should be so much quicker than that, and I just feel like sometimes he's not. As we got Keyshawn Brown, touchdown. No panic here from this team. We extend our lead up 21-7. So before we go ahead and finish this game up, we're going to look at some of the seniors on the team. We didn't do anything with Jankowski, so I'm really not that worried about him. At halfback, I don't think we have any seniors. We do not. Receiver, Keyshawn Brown, man, that's going to be heartbreaking losing him, man. He's going to move on to having an NFL career. We just unfortunately can't create him, or I'm not going to create him because he's a real-life player. Sam Staruch had a really good year for us. He had some big games there in the middle, and then he kind of slowed down again as I kept pushing the ball to Keyshawn Brown. I think other than that, everybody else that played an impact would be back next year. Tight end, same idea. Noah Staples didn't do anything for us. Left tackle, Ryan Mosesso is going to move on to the league. Paul Chio, I think is how you say his name, is going to move on. That'll be a big loss. Wyatt Terrelek's going to move on. That'll be a big loss. At least we have Noah Kellogg back, but our O-line's going to be significantly weaker if we get the head coaching job here next year. At defensive end, Lois Julian moves on. He's been very impactful for this team in my 2 years here. Tyson Watson, same thing, super impactful player that's going to move on. Aaron Beckwith, he's been okay, nothing crazy. In the middle, we're going to lose Darian Craig, our middle linebacker, and we don't have a great replacement for him right now. Miles Turner's going to go on to the NFL. He's had a pretty solid career for us. At corner, we're going to lose Steven Ortiz, who's been a solid starter for us. And then really at safety, nothing, luckily. And then we're going to lose our kicker, Riley Moore, who's turned into a really good kicker after I figured out how to kick finally. Taking over here in the second half, it's still 21-7 following looking at our graduating class. That did not work. I shouldn't have thrown that, honestly. 2nd and 8, looking to pass here. Going underneath, Keyshawn Brown's open, man. We got to hit him if it's there. 3rd down and inches here. We're going to go to Jackson Paradis and hope that our power back can get it, and he sure does. First down, Minutemen. I'll be really intrigued to see how this team looks next year and kind of what direction I end up going if I stay. Because some of these, weird things that we see, Stamp Staruch, nice play. First down, Minutemen. But, Albrecht hasn't been a good player for us, so would I bother starting him again, especially seeing Donta Whack come in and play well and still having Paradis here? As long as he sticks around, that's a short gain. To me, I don't know that I would want to start Demarion Albrecht even with the higher overall because he hasn't been very good. That's a terrible block there by our right guard, Terrelek. That brings up a 3rd down and 6 here. We're looking to pass. Quincy Kongbo's going to step up and run. I think he can get close to the end zone, and he does. 1st and goal here. We're going to go to Donta Whack. He's going to lower his shoulder, and look at that power, man. Touchdown, Minutemen. What a play there by our 5th string running back, man. He's been good when we put him out there. Score's still 28-7 when we take back over here. Kongbo looking to pass. We're going to move Albrecht out wide. We still have him out there in the receiving back role. I do want to keep him in the game and keep utilizing him. I just don't think he's the best pure running back, honestly. Obviously he has skills and all. It's just I have to start utilizing him differently. I think he's just a pure receiving back. That's what he's shown us this year. As we go underneath, that's Staruch, 1st down, Minutemen. Quincy Kongbo is going to pull it here. And, man, we missed the block with Staruch, or else we might have had a touchdown. 2nd and 2, Quincy Kongbo looking to pass. He's going to get that one away just barely in time. 3rd and 2 here. We're going to go to Donta Wack on the ground. And look at this, man. He just breaks tackles. He's a lot like Paradis. I honestly wish I would have used him sooner this year as we go to Staruch on the bubble to the other side. And Staruch gets us a 1st down. This game's over, man. It's all about finishing strong as we're going to pitch it out there to Wack. And that play didn't work very well. That's one of those plays where you are better off to have the speed out there. Oh, no. We didn't get the pass away. That's a sack. 3rd down and 15. We're just going to hand it off here with Wack, get some yards if we can, as he's going to power ahead. See, that's a 10-yard gain. That makes this field goal makeable. I'll take a 44-yard try. We're already winning this game pretty easily. So it's not like I'm worried about it. Kicks up, and we drill it again. Extend our lead up 31-7 now. App State does end up answering, but they can't get 2-point conversion, so it's 31-13 as we take over, going back to the ground game. That's Wack getting caught from behind. Our ground game's definitely being handled a lot by committee, basically, as Paradis, dude, he can't do nothing today. And we haven't seen that out of him, but we are going to keep running the ball here. Probably a stupid decision, but I feel like we've won. But it does end up paying off for us. Like I said, I just trust our defense, and I think this game's already over. And I don't want to hurt Kongbo or anybody at the end of the season. Because the thing is, technically, I think they can be injured in the next season like Madden because it's a weak system. As Paradis busts off, finally finding some space here. Big run. That's what we've been waiting for. And, you know, I would like to take this job, so I don't want to make it harder if I do take it. We're going to throw it to, that's into coverage, man. 2nd and 10 here. Oh, we should have handed that one off. 3rd down and 15 here. Quincy Kongbo looking to pass. That was a bad decision. Luckily, we're still in a good spot to win this game. I wasn't that worried about it. Minute 44 left. We're just out here to finish it off. Let's throw the screen out there. That's going to be Donta Wack getting the reception, picking up some extra yards. App State's going to use their timeouts, trying to keep this game close as Wack breaks a tackle. Solid run. 3rd down and 1. You know who I trust to go to here. It's Jackson Paradis getting the carry and converting 1st down, Minutemen. And that's going to give us the opportunity to kneel this out and end up winning this bowl game here in Mobile, Alabama. The 68 Ventures Bowl. I honestly don't know anything about it. I've never seen it before. 31-20 is your final, though. We beat App State out of the Sun Belt. They're a solid team. They did finish 6-6 this year, though. I expect more out of App State. Keyshawn Brown had a great day, 9 for 136 and 3. I don't think he did much in the second half. A lot of that damage was done in the first half. We kind of got a little more conservative and didn't push it as much in the second half. I thought we had the win, and I didn't want to risk losing it or hurting anybody, like I said. Taking a look at our stats, Quincy Kongbo had a good day. He was really, really good. I'm definitely going to miss him if for any reason I can't get this head coaching job. It's my goal, like I said. I really want to be the head coach here. I just don't know that they're going to give it to me because I don't really match what they're looking for in a coach, and that worries me, and I think the defensive coordinator matches up a little more. So if they choose to hire from within, they may decide to go his direction, which would definitely be frustrating to me. I wouldn't like that. As you can see here, we ended up winning the bowl game. That's our little award for doing that. That's going to help us finish up 11-3 on this season with that victory. And now let's go ahead and take a look at stats before I get you out of here. Quincy Kongbo finished the season with 37 touchdowns, 9 picks. He hit 60% of his passes and 4,300 yards. On the ground, Jackson Paradis was definitely the better player. 684 yards, 5 scores. Albrecht struggled all year, man. He wasn't very good. Kongbo did pretty good. He loses a lot of yards because of sacks. And look at that. Donta Wack, 11 for 63, 5.7 yards per carry and a touchdown. That was all done in one game, and he ended up number 4 on the team with CJ Hester getting 12 carries and not being effective throughout the course of the season. Through the air, look at Keyshawn Brown's stats. Those are disgusting. 130 receptions, 2,004 yards, 24 touchdowns. That's incredible with a 100-yard touchdown in there. That's amazing, man. Sam Struch had a really good year, 1,200 yards, 10 scores, 60 grabs. Jimmy Bartow caught 41 balls, 511 yards. Kendricks was very disappointing to me, honestly. I was expecting a lot more than 233 and 24 catches out of him, but, you know, I guess you win some, you lose some. He is a guy who isn't expected to be a great receiver. He's more of a blocker, and I probably should have known better, so that's on me. At the end of the day, What can you do? Taking a look at some of our star freshmen that we brought in, Keenan Kalu ended up getting 40 tackles, 13 TFLs, 5 sacks. We also had Ika, who ended up starting for us, getting 48 tackles and a pick this year. I think that's about it for the true freshmen that really made an impact on this defense. We were led in sacks by Tyson Watson, who had 12. That's absolutely incredible. We didn't get a lot of interceptions this year, but we never really have. And TFLs was Tyson Watson and Keenan Kalu leading the way. Let's see if we had any forced fumbles in here. Let's look at fumble recoveries. Or forced fumbles right here. Tyson Watson, Lois Julian. None of our young guys, except for Ika forced one. And then recovery-wise, doesn't look like any of our young guys did anything. Did we get any defensive touchdowns this year? I did not think so. And we also didn't get any safeties. Kicking wise, I actually improved immensely. I still struggled a little bit at the beginning of the year. We only hit 74% of our kicks, but 23 of 31 is a miracle considering how last season went. We're able to hit some longer kicks. We hit a 50-yarder. We missed 1 extra point all year, so I really can't complain about that. Punting wise with Bickley, honestly, he's bad, and it looks bad. We didn't do much in the return game on any spot, but we did have a return touchdown there by Keyshawn Brown, so you can add another one to his touchdown total. That's just stupid, man. That dude was incredible. That makes what, 25, I think, right? Yeah, 25 touchdowns this year. What an amazing player. And that's where we're going to leave this one off at, guys. We're going to hit the offseason up next, and you're going to see whether we stay at UMass or whether we move on and become a head coach elsewhere. Our goal is UMass, but at the end of the day, I have to do what's best for Coach Jsi Wint and what's best for the series. And I think what's best for the series is becoming a head coach and not staying in OC and calling plays, because then I can't even fire coordinators or anything. So that's dumb to me. Unfortunately, the more I thought about it, the more I realized the best thing to do is hope we get the head coaching job, but if not, move on. So I'm LDJ11. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully we're back with more UMass soon. If not, we're going to move on to a new team and we're going to schedule UMass, and we're going to keep seeing this team for the next few years until the guys we know are gone. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Please consider hitting that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. If you are, I appreciate you and I thank you for everything, and I hope you're along for the journey even if we change teams. But thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'm out.